Lisa TV presents in 3, 2, 1, Dateline Schools with your host, Terry Harrington.
It may not be the Olympics and it may not be the Super Bowl, but it can be just as competitive. What are we talking about? We're talking about Quiz Bowl. And this week on Dateline Schools, we're at Port Huron High School, which is going to be the site of the crosstown rivalry match between Port Huron High and Port Huron Northern. And my guests all this week to explain what Quiz Bowl is all about is the coaches from the two high schools. We have Kelly Harrington from Port Huron High and Lisa Schleicher from Port Huron Northern. And Lisa, how competitive is this Quiz Bowl anyway?
Well, I'd say that every team wants to win. Every team wants to come in first. But when we're playing, I haven't played a team in years where you haven't seen sportsmanship, whether you're a good sportsman with good winning or good losing. So there's always shaking hands afterwards. But, of course, we all want to win.
And especially the crosstown rivalry?
Well, sure.
And can you explain what Quiz Bowl is and how many schools are participating locally?
Well, there's 9 schools, including Port Huron Northern and PH, that participate in the area. And to me, Quiz Bowl is team trivia competition. There's a lockout system, whereas you need to beat your opponent in buzzing in. And if you earn that question and get it correct, then you receive a bonus question. And then points are totaled up for your team victory for the end.
Okay, great. Now, do we have like varsity, junior varsity, freshman competitions like we do at the other sports levels?
We have varsity and junior varsity. There is no freshman at Quiz Bowl, but freshmen participate on the junior varsity or possibly in varsity depending on their ability.
Okay. How many kids actually participate from Port Huron High?
We have 15 kids in our Quiz Bowl team. And now during a match, 4 kids play at a time, but each of our team, our varsity has 8 kids and our JV has 10. I'm sorry, that doesn't add up. Has 7. So.
And do they substitute in during the match? Or?
Yes, sometimes. There's 3 rounds, and you can substitute in at the end of the round, and you also have 2 timeouts, so you can substitute then as well.
How about here at Port Huron Northern? How many kids do you have participating in your
We have a
program?
pretty big team this year. It's pretty exciting. Our JV team has 13 students, and all are 9th and 10th grade. And our varsity team this year has 12, all 11th and 12th grade. Some years we've had to bring up a sophomore or 2, but we like to keep it at the junior and senior level because they've had those classes, because they're competing against other students that have had those higher, your physics and those types of classes. And if you're in 10th grade, you just haven't been exposed to that yet.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.